Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to walk you through how you can determine what you should be manifesting for in any given year, rather than just waiting for me to give you particular dates and times when you can manifest for business, relationship, or health or whatever. You can actually personalize this just for yourself, so you know that each year there's certain aspects of your life that you may have to work on, that you may have to pray for, manifest on, meditate on, whatever it is, that is then personalized to you and particularly helpful for your own life. And you can do this year round, every single year, without having to wait for my particular dates and times for such manifestations that are universal but not necessarily geared towards you. So let's have a look. Now, first thing, you will have to plot your Barter chart. So you can go to this link here, and I'm also going to put it in the link to in the description to the video. And you need to plot your Barter chart. Ideally, you know the time of birth as well, because for this, we need to be as precise as possible to make sure that we are really hitting the right spot when it comes to what you need to manifest for. So once you've plotted your chart, you go all the way down to the second page, I believe, and then on the left-hand side, you will see this diagram. It's called the 5 structures diagram. Now, usually we focus on the natal, the beige color diagram, but because we are checking at what it is that would be most useful for you to pray on or meditate on or manifest for in any given year, we are looking now at the annual distribution. So in this case, here you have this purple diagram that you see here. This will be the focus point. So this is what we're going to look at. Now, once you have plotted this and you are looking at this chart, then you can see here there are certain aspects that are quite strong. So here you have like the wealth is at 100 and the output is also at 100, but maybe the companion element is very, very weak. Yeah, so it's at 0. Over here, the resource element also looks to be at 0 and influence is maybe at 20. Yeah, so wealth and output seem to be fine. Influence, not so strong, and then we've got really, really weak resource and companion. Now, of course, this may be different for you. Just have a look at what this looks like for you. Now, looking at this further, we are then going to look at the five elements. So, or not necessarily the 5 elements, but let's say the wealth, influence, resource, companion, and output. It doesn't matter so much which element is attached to it. So you need to check which one is strong and which one is weak. So in this particular case, we have identified that the influence is quite weak, and then obviously resource and companion are at 0. Now, these elements all pertain to particular issues in our lives. So the influence element pertains to fulfillment. The resource element pertains to health. And the companion element pertains to relationships. So for this particular person in the year 2024, fulfillment, health, and relationships are rather weak. Finance is going well. Yeah, we've got the wealth element here at 100%. We've got output, which is achievement, also at 100%. So there we don't really need to worry about it. It's pretty good. But we are always concerned with the 1 or 2 elements that are the weakest. If you have an element at 0, this is what you focus on. But, maybe you don't have an element at 0. Maybe it's hovering around 10, 20, 30%. Just look at what I would say maybe 2 elements are the weakest. These are the focus points for whatever manifestation, meditation you need to do in any given year to raise the vibrations and make sure that you are that you're improving yourself, or that you're improving this particular aspect of life. Yeah. So the actual element itself, so fire, earth, metal, is not important. What we are concerned with is wealth, which has to do with finance, of course, influence, which has to do with fulfillment, resource has to do with health, companion with relationship, and output with achievement. Now, finance, health, and relationships are fairly self-explanatory. The achievement part and the fulfillment part maybe need a little bit more explanation. Achievements basically make you feel that you're useful, yeah. And being achieved makes you feel that you matter, that you are needed in life. And if this is very low, then you may feel like, what's the point even of me trying to do anything? Yeah, I'm pretty useless. You may feel a little bit depressed because if you don't have a sense of achievement, then what's the point of even doing anything at all or even being? Yeah, so that's the achievement part. Now, fulfillment is slightly different. It has to do with internal happiness. So, for example, no matter how much money you make, do you feel happy inside? Yeah, does it actually make you feel happy or do you feel lonely? Fulfillment means that you feel blessed and that you feel grateful for what you have and that you have inner peace and balanced emotions. Yeah, so that's fulfillment. You can have, just a moderate sort of financial standing in life, but you may still feel very fulfilled and happy with what you have. So this is the fulfillment part. Now, again, here in this particular case, fulfillment is quite weak. So they may feel very achieved. So they feel very useful. They feel like they matter, but somehow that doesn't translate into inner peace and joy and just gratefulness for this particular example. Yeah, they still feel like something is missing. Yeah, they're not really grateful for everything that they've got, that they have achieved. And again, the wealth part in this particular person, not so much of a problem. They seem to be doing quite okay financially, but it doesn't make them happy because the fulfillment part is not there. So for this person here with this example, in the year 2024, what they need to work on is more inner peace, yeah, the fulfillment part. They definitely need to work on their health and their relationships because this is quite weak. So these are the things that a person could meditate on, manifest for, pray for, yeah, whatever sort of spiritual practice you do practice. Doesn't really matter which one it is, but these are the things that would be most useful for you to improve on in the year 2024. Now, once you know this, and again, focus on maybe the two lowest. Otherwise, if you focus on all 5 or 3 or 4, it's a little bit too much. Really, really focus on what has the lowest percentage or what is at 0. Now, once you know this, you need to plot your Qimen Dunjia chart, your destiny chart as well. So what you do is you go to this link now. This will help you plot your Qimen Dunjia destiny chart. For this, again, you need to know your time of birth. This is essential. If you don't know your time of birth, you will still get a chart, but you may get the wrong one. So make sure that you have that and plot your destiny chart. It may look like this, or it may look gray and black color, doesn't matter. Yeah, just have a look at where what your destiny chart is like. And then what we focus on is the deities. The deities are found in the top right of each palace. So here, this is a deity. This one here. Then we've got the earth, 9 heaven, the chief. We've got the snake. We've got the moon, and we've got 6 harmony. Right. So the top right of each box of each palace, as we call it, these are the deities in Qimen Dunjia. And depending on what you need to focus on based on your Bazi chart, you will need to use different deities. So if you want to focus on health, then you need to check where is your 9 earth. So in this particular case, it's in the southwest. Yeah, for you, it may be somewhere totally different. But this is responsible for health all your life. This doesn't change every year. So your destiny chart remains the same. Your Bazi chart will tell you what you need to focus on an annual basis. But the deities in your Qimen destiny chart, they will always stay the same. So health is governed by 9 earth. If you want to focus on finances, then you are looking for the chief. Yeah, here, the chief. If you are looking to improve on achievements, then you are looking for the nine heaven deity. If you want more fulfillment, so that inner peace and gratefulness, then we are working with the moon. And if you are wanting to work on relationships, we look for the harmony, the sixth harmony. So earth, chief, heaven, moon, and harmony, these are the ones that are helping us with the 5 aspects that we have identified based on our Balsa chart. All right. Now, let's say you want to do something about your health. Yeah, this person's health, I believe, was at 0% for 2024. So this is definitely an aspect that they need to focus on, which means that whenever this person wants to pray for better health or manifest or meditate for better health, all they need to do is check, okay, so my 9 earth is in the southwest, which means I need to sit when I pray, meditate, manifest, I need to sit in such a way that the back of my head points towards the southwest. And then you can do whatever sort of spiritual ritual resonates with you most in order to improve your health. You can do this on a daily basis, ideally, or just as needed. But if you see in your Balsa chart anyway, this is at 0 for the entire year 2024, I would say make this a daily practice. Yeah, include this in your daily routine somehow, a ritual that lasts maybe 5 or 10 minutes, or maybe a quick prayer towards the 9 earth direction, yeah, backing towards the 9 earth. Now, we also saw that the relationship aspect for this person was at 0. So there we look for the 6 harmony. So for this person, it is in the east. So when this person needs to work on relationships, pray for better relationships, visualize better relationships, then back towards the east. And then I think what was also quite weak, I think it was the fulfillment part, which was the influence element, which is just at 20%, so quite weak. So that is the moon. And here, the moon is in the northwest. So whenever you want to meditate to just get more inner peace, back towards the northeast and do your daily ritual and work on that particular aspect. Yeah, so this way you can personalize this just for you. You can do this daily. It doesn't really matter whether there's a good date or a good time, because we're basing this on your Qimen Dunjia destiny chart, and this applies to you throughout your entire life. And then next year, maybe this will change. Maybe next year, what shows up as weak in your Balsa chart in the 5 structures is the finance aspect. So then maybe you start working with the chief, which is here in the northwest, and you ask for better financial opportunities, for example. Yeah. So very, very simple how you need to personalize this to yourself. Now, if you want to go a little bit deeper with this, you can choose your own hours, in that you either choose daytime hours or nighttime hours. So either a yang hour to do your ritual or a yin hour. Yang hours are considered daytime, so it's from 5 a.m. to 4:59 p.m. That's considered daytime. And then the yin hours are from 5 p.m. to 4:59 a.m. So we call them yin and yang hours. Yang hours you can use when you want to manifest something tangible, like money. Yeah, maybe you want to manifest a lucky draw, or something that you can hold on to, or an event or a situation that is moving, like a launch or a business opening or a visa application, or if you want to propose to something, yeah, something very, very tangible. Now, whenever you want something to happen, whenever something is event-based, then you use a yang hour to manifest. Health matters also, I would say, are more yang based, because you want to manifest good health. Something needs to happen, or maybe you want to, maybe you want to lose weight. Definitely, that's something that requires active hours. So that you would use a yang hour. The yin hours, so the evening or night time, is more used for intangible things like inner peace, or changing how you feel about a certain person or about a certain situation, or letting go of someone or a certain situation. So let's take the example of relationships. You can use the yang hours to pray for, or visualize, or meditate on how you want your proposal to go. Yeah. Obviously, you want a yes, so something needs to happen, and this is an important event. But you can use the yin hours if, let's say, you are in a strained relationship, or maybe a friendship is not really going well, and you just want to make sure you want to improve, or you want to change the way you are thinking about this person. Maybe you are holding a grudge, and that keeps you from moving forward. So you can use a yin hour to pray for forgiveness, for example, or to extend forgiveness to that person, just letting go of that negative feeling. Yeah. So this is if you want to make it a little bit more specialized, or targeted to the actual action that you want to take. You don't have to do this, but this is just one way to make this even more effective. All right. So this is, in a nutshell, a manifestation guide for you for every single year. It's personalized to you, and this will help you manifest things in life without having to wait until I post a video with dates and times. Of course, those you can use on top of that, but this is something that you can use on a daily basis to just improve your life and certain aspects of your life in any given year. All right. Hopefully this helps. Let me know how it goes in the comment section below. And if you want to know more about this, if you want to have a personal reading with me, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. My contact details are in the description to the video. All right. So I'll wish you all a really, really good day. And please like the video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on updates, and especially also updates on very particular dates and times to manifest. All right. See you guys soon. Take care.